Welcome, Radiant Soul. Take a breath with me. Inhale gently through the nose. And exhale slowly through the mouth. This space you've stepped into is a living transmission. It's a journey, an initiation, and a remembering. As we move together, I'll be channeling Reiki through my voice and through the silence between my words. You may feel warmth, tingling, emotion rising, or simply a deep calm. You may see colors, symbols, landscapes, or nothing at all. All of it is perfect. This transmission is encoded with the energy of a timeless story, a simple soul answering a quiet call, leaving the familiar behind, crossing a vast inner desert, learning to listen to the language of the heart and the signs of the world, and discovering that the treasure they sought was never separate from who they truly are. You don't have to understand how it works, you only have to allow. So I invite you now to get comfortable, either seated or lying down. Let your body be supported. Let your jaw soften, your shoulders fall away from your ears. And if you're open to receiving Reiki and this transmission in the highest, kindest way for you, simply say yes in your mind now. Beautiful. You will only ever receive what your soul is ready for, no more and no less. And every time you return to this activation and transmission, it will meet you at a new layer of your journey. So take one more deep breath in, and a slow, gentle exhale out. Begin by sensing all the places your energy has been scattered into worries about money, timelines, other people's expectations, into half-finished dreams, abandoned projects, and old disappointments, into the old stories that told you it was safer not to want too much. With your next breath in, imagine you're gently calling all of those threads back. Inhale and silently say, "Come home." Exhale and feel those threads returning to your body, your heart, your field, like birds coming back to roost at dusk. Good. Now bring your awareness to your chest. Feel the center of your heart right behind your sternum. I'm beginning to channel Reiki into your heart space now. a soft, luminous warmth. On your next inhale, breathe into that spot. And on the exhale, imagine anything that isn't yours, any density, any old programming, any voice that says you can't, all of that is beginning to melt and flow down and out of your body into the earth to be transmuted. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, release. Again, inhale and exhale. Now see your auric field around you, an egg of light or a soft halo. Anywhere it feels frayed, gray, heavy, or full of dust from other people's projections, I want you to imagine a warm desert wind beginning to move through your field. Not harsh and not punishing, just a steady, loving breeze that clears away anything that isn't of your essence. Let that wind move through your mind, blowing away overthinking, self-doubt, the need to constantly figure it all out. Let it move down now into your chest, releasing old heartbreaks and disappointments about dreams that didn't pan out in the way that you thought. Let it move through your belly, loosening the grip of survival mode. You don't have to hold it all together in this moment. You're allowed to just be the traveler. With each breath, feel yourself becoming clearer, lighter, and more present. This is your path. This is your time. This is your body. And right now, you are not responsible for anything except being right here. With your field softening and your heart beginning to open, we now call in the allies who walk this desert path with you. You don't have to see or hear them, just feel, sense, or intend. With reverence, we invite in Archangel Michael, guardian of courage and clear direction. Stand at our side and before us on the path. Cut away fear that isn't truth and protect the next steps of this soul. Archangel Raphael, angel of deep healing, flood this journey with emerald light. Healing old wounds where following the heart once felt unsafe or foolish. Archangel Uriel, light of wisdom and illumination, shine softly on the inner road so that this soul can recognize the signs and omens that are already speaking. Archangel Zadkiel, keeper of the violet flame and transmutation, transform fear into fuel, doubt into clarity, and all that I can't into I'm willing to try. We also call in the fire goddesses who wish to walk here. Sekhmet, Brigid, Pele, Merope, or any aspect of divine flame aligned with this soul. Burn away what is false, temper what is true, like gold in the crucible. We invite the Hathors, bridges to unity consciousness and the song of the world. Help this soul hear the quiet music that connects all things. We call upon the living presence of the earth herself, the desert, the mountains, the wind, the stars, to hold this journey as sacred. And finally, we welcome the Oversoul of Areia, the golden current of divine support and aligned exchange. Let your current flow beneath this entire journey, reminding this soul that as they walk their true path, they are always supported. Feel in whatever way you can that you are not walking alone. You're surrounded, you are witnessed, you are guided. Take a breath into your heart, and as you exhale, imagine the ground beneath you shifting. You are no longer in your room. You stand at the edge of a vast, shimmering desert. Not a place of lack, but a place of infinite possibility. The threshold of your own becoming. See yourself standing at the border between the known and the unknown. Behind you, the familiar life, the roles you've played, the safety of staying small, the times you chose not to follow the whisper of your heart. Before you, the endless golden sand, a horizon you can't quite see beyond, a path that can only be revealed by walking. Take a moment to notice how it feels in your body to stand here, Is there excitement, fear, grief for the selves you've been, and a quiet longing for who you might be? Nothing is wrong. Everything is information. Place your hands over your heart, physically if you can. I'm sending Reiki into your heart space now, inviting it to speak in its own language, sensation, image, emotion. Ask it softly, what have you been trying to tell me for a long time that I haven't let myself follow? Don't strain for an answer, just let it rise. Whatever comes is always perfect. It could be a word, a feeling, a scene, or even nothing at all. Your heart is always speaking. And today you're simply learning to listen again. Now imagine that the truest longing of your soul, not the one you think is acceptable, but the one that feels like pure, wild truth, is forming in front of you as a soft sphere of light. It might be related to your creative work, your relationships, your healing, your service, your freedom, or your thriving. Or it may be something you don't yet have words for. Let that light take on a color, a texture, a feeling. This is your treasure, your soul's dream. Not something you chase, but something you walk with. I'm channeling Reiki now to support you in seeing it clearly, without judgment, without minimizing. You don't have to know how to arrive there. You are simply acknowledging that it exists. On your next inhale, feel Archangel Michael step closer. You sense a hand, light or solid, resting between your shoulder blades. As you exhale, you take a gentle step forward into the sand. Feel it under your feet, warm, supportive, shifting to hold you. With that step, you silently say, I am willing to walk toward what my soul truly wants. Another breath in and another step forward. With each step, Reiki flows down into your legs and feet, anchoring safety into your nervous system. It is safe to move. It is safe to want. It is safe to walk my path. If resistance arises, images of past failures, voices of people who didn't understand, simply notice them as mirages on the horizon. You don't have to argue with them. You just keep walking. As you continue across this inner desert, notice that the world around you is not empty. The wind shifts directions. A bird crosses the sky. The sand forms patterns at your feet. Distant mountains glow with a certain color. The world is speaking to you in symbols. This is the language of the soul of the world, the vast, loving intelligence that you are a part of. I'm sending Reiki now to your third eye and crown, opening your intuitive perception, not to overwhelm you with visions, but to attune you to subtle guidance. Ask softly within, how does life already speak to me? What signs has it been sending that I've ignored or dismissed? Let memories surface, repeating numbers, chance encounters, books that kept finding you, ideas that wouldn't leave you alone. Now ask, what is one simple sign you can send me in the coming days to confirm that I am walking in the right direction? Trust the first symbol that appears. A feather, a song, a word, a number, an animal, or a color. You don't have to tell anyone about it. It's a secret language between you and the soul of the world. Every true path contains a crucible, a place where we're asked to let go of who we were so we become who we really are. Feel yourself arrive now at a small oasis, a ring of stones, or a little fire. Sit down there in your mind's eye. In front of you is a simple clay bowl. And into this bowl, you're going to place everything that has kept you from fully answering your heart. Memories of times you tried and failed. Fears of being judged or misunderstood. Stories that say you're too late, too old, too much, not enough. The belief that your dreams are selfish or unrealistic. One by one, see yourself placing them in the bowl. Now feel the fire goddesses stepping close. Sekhmet, Brigid, Pele, Merope, whichever feels present to you. With your permission, they invite a gentle alchemical flame beneath the bowl. The fears, the stories, the self-protection begins to burn. Not you, never you. Only what you no longer need. I'm channeling Reiki into your solar plexus now, the center of power and identity. If it feels right, say softly, I am willing to let go of who I had to be in order to become who I truly am. As the smoke rises, notice that it doesn't darken the sky. It becomes light. Tiny golden sparks that drift upward and dissolve into the stars. Nothing was wasted. Everything, even the hardest parts of your journey, are all being transmuted into wisdom. When the fire cools, you look down at the place where the bowl once stood. The sand beneath it begins to glow. You brush it away with your hands, and beneath the surface you find not an object, not a pile of coins or jewels, but a mirror made of pure, living gold. As you lift it, you realize you are not seeing your face as you think you are. You are seeing your essence. The you who has walked through the desert of self-doubt and kept going. The you who listened to the whisper of the heart even when logic scoffed. the you who is willing to live a life that truly belongs to you. This is the real treasure. I'm sending Reiki now down through the heart, solar plexus, and sacral chakras, anchoring the remembrance that you are not separate from what you seek. You are not chasing your destiny. You are your destiny unfolding. The gold is not out there. It is who you become along the way. If it resonates, repeat quietly, "The treasure I seek is already within me. I am the gold." Now, holding that golden mirror to your heart, feel the scene around you begin to soften. The desert, the stones, the fire, all dissolve into a golden light. Out of that light, a version of you steps forward. The you who has been living in alignment with this treasure for some time. Notice them. How do they move? What do their eyes look like? Is there a steadiness, a joy, a groundedness? Perhaps you see glimpses of their life, the work they do, the people around them, the way they spend their days, the way they speak, rest, create, and receive. Don't force details, just let what wants to appear, appear. This version of you is not a fantasy. This is a version of you that already exists in the quantum field. A you who said yes again and again to the heart and the signs. Walk toward them now. As you stand face to face, they smile. and gently place their hands over yours in the golden mirror. Feel their energy, familiar, loving, and steady. And when you're ready, step forward and merge with them. Let their breath become your breath, their posture become your posture, their certainty become your certainty. I am sending Reiki now to seal this embodiment through your spine, your nervous system, and your aura. Whisper if it feels right. I am no longer just dreaming my path. I am walking as the one who already found the treasure within. This doesn't mean you know every step. It means you're willing to be this version of you now, in small ways, today, tomorrow, the next day. It's time now to return fully to your body, bringing all of this with you. Feel golden light beginning to pool at your feet, warm and steady and earthen. I'm now flowing grounding Reiki energy into your root, sacral, and solar plexus, helping your nervous system integrate all that you've just experienced. With each exhale, imagine roots of gold threading down from your feet into the earth, twisting gently through soil and stone, anchoring you into a reality where your path and your support are all intertwined. You're not meant to chase your destiny in a vacuum. You walk it with the earth beneath you and the soul of the world around you, with allies beside you, and with the treasure alive inside your chest. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly if it feels good, and whisper to yourself, I remember my path. I'm willing to walk it. The treasure is within me, and the world responds. Take a deep breath into the belly and a long exhale out. Begin to notice the room around you now. the surface beneath your body, the distant sounds, the temperature of the air on your skin. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your shoulders, your neck. All of that feels good. You can come back to this alchemical journey anytime. Each time you do, the desert will feel a little more familiar and the signs a little clearer. The treasure a little less distant because you're not chasing anything. You're remembering who you already are. Thank you so much for walking this path with me today. May your heart stay loud, your signs stay undeniable, and your courage stay just one breath ahead of your fear. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back, Radiant Soul.